XRP News, the hottest growing, fastest station in all things that have to do with blockchain technology and XRP Ripple, as we head into a cashless society, and breaking price action and technical analysis to help you sidestep and audible the charlatans and the snake oil salesmen that are out there and give you straight facts and information, no FUD, straight education in a fun, easy to understand environment. Hit that subscribe button, pound on that bell notification, hit them like buttons to give us the upper edge and advantage as we move through the YouTube algorithm. Peace and love. Peace and love. Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing in this quick morning update, as I was at another 14-hour, 15-hour day yesterday, wrapping up a 40-hour, 3-day work day, and I'm back here again at Camp at Rivian. So the updates didn't happen last night because I didn't get home until 11 o'clock after starting my day at 5 a.m. for the third day in a row. You can see the dollar is starting to retrace a little bit. If we zoom in real quick, you can see the U.S. dollar, after it had its big rally, is getting rejected up here at about the $114 range, and we've traded back down now to the moving averages, and that's what we're going to look to try to hold to maintain the current trajectory of where I think the U.S. dollar is going, and that is the 120.909 mark, which is major overhead resistance from back in the past, and that's what we're going to watch. Just like you had this bullish consolidation, remember where we had this little top and then a secondary top. As long as you hold over the 200-day moving average right there, this can be a bullish consolidation and can continue this bull run of 120. You have your major underneath support down here between 104 and 101.002, and that's what we're watching out for in the US dollar, as I expect it to continue up. You can see gold and silver. Silver's had a pretty phenomenally good rally the last several days, as it was down as low as, I believe, $17.50, and now it's up over $20 again. So that's a phenomenal run in silver. And you can see the cryptos. I haven't checked them at all between yesterday and today, and you can see the cryptos are doing phenomenally well today too. Bitcoin's still at this critical area. We're just going to get a brief synopsis. As we know, the 19,184 is your current major support level. The 16,658.11 is your major support, underneath support, right? This is your major top part of your support, and if you break that, you go to the bottom part of the blue support resistance box, and if you break the bottom part of that, you would hit a technical target all the way down here, which I just don't understand why it always moves. It just does not make any sense to me. It's just never, it's always in one spot or the other. It never stays, and it's this right here. Then it doesn't want to move. It just never sits in my spot. But this would be your major. Come on. This would be your next major target, as this makes me painfully do this. Down here would be your next major target if you broke that 16,658.11. You would hit the 13,336 target that was made in 2021 when the price of Bitcoin was up here at 63,000 and rising to its all-time high. We made that prediction, and we've been stepping down in bear flag. Oops. Bear flag, and your third bear flag in a row, consecutively coming to the downside. If we can hold this 19,184, you could pump up initially to 28,177.33, and then your major overhead resistance up here at 29,800 and change, which we should make this a different color because they're all the same. And then again, I don't know what this is doing, so this probably won't happen. There we go. At the purple resistance up there at 29,879. Those are the areas I'm watching in your macro and micro time frames in the Bitcoin price. You can see Ethereum is the same thing. We got rejected up here after this phenomenal pump off of the June lows of the June dump right there. And then you can see first leg dump, second leg dump, supported off a blue support box and the green FIB circle combining, and then moving back to the upside, skyrocketing to the upside, getting rejected by the top part of the volume indicator. And as you know, when you're coming at it from below, it acts as resistance, When you're coming at it from above, right there, this big wick acts as support, right? Acts as support. Then it finally broke it right here back on June the 12th and flipped it from support to resistance. And that's the current place and the current theme we've been in since. And then it broke a critical green fib circle that it held back here, and then it held right here, and then it came back down to this blue support resistance box. And right now it's doing sort of what we thought it would. Right here, you notice how it traded through. Remember when we talked about it traded? Let's zoom in to the 4-hour time frame. Remember how we said it traded through the blue fib circle that was going to act as resistance, like it did right there, had some nice resistance. Then it came up, traded through it, and we said what's most likely to happen when it was right here with no volume just sitting there, it would likely to start to trade down either along that blue fib circle or down to the fib circle, and then start running parallel to the top part of the upper blue resistance box. As the moving averages start to level off, you're going to come into your next consolidation where it's got to decide, does it hold and pump back up to the top part, the bottom part of the volume indicator area at $1,679.18, like that, and then get rejected, or consolidate up there? Or is it going to fail to hold this and it's going to come down to the next target, the bottom part of this blue support box at $1,084.33, and then a major support on a fib circle green below that at $822.19. And then if we look at XRP, you can see we got rejected once, rejected twice off that major blue resistance box up here where it starts at 50 cents and then the top part of it's at 66 cents. And we've been talking about that this could be a step down. Now you're back down to the 50-day moving average like you got supported here. Option A is you fire back up here and try to make another run at the 50 cents, or you're going to step down to the 200-day next and come down here and then try to gather some support and move to the upside. And you need to break this 50 cents up here and breach this old run-up regional high in order to try to fire your way up here to 60 cents, 66 cents, right? You need to build some momentum, but the volume is still declining in a somewhat bullish consolidation, but yet somewhat bearish consolidation, right? Or option B is you retest to 37 cents, and then after some trading, getting hit by the overhead moving averages, it sinks and you slip back down into this 32 to 29 cent range, which is major support because it's the volume indicator, mean of the volume of the history of the traded of the coin. And that's an area you need to hold to remain bullish, because if you slip that at any point in time in the XRP price, you're going to come all the way down here to our technical target of 18 to 22 cents. And of course, that technical target was made back here when the XRP price was consolidating. As we zoom out into the daily time frame, when it was consolidating in this 13-month symmetrical triangle that started with the blow off top of the last bull market in April of 2021, and then we had a symmetrical triangle, which is a neutral continuation pattern, meaning it can break to the upside or it can break to the downside just the same. And in this case, old Vincenzo thought it would break to the downside, as we thought we entered in a multi-year bear market back here in early to mid-spring of 2021. And we were calling for a technical target from the top to the bottom, right? And you bring it to the point of a breakout right there, and you can see where we get that technical target all the way down there, 17, 18 to 20 cents down there. And that's how we form that thesis, opinion, and stance, even with all this back and forth trading after you had the initial dump, big 60, 70% dump, and then a massive, ferocious bear market rally that got the hype train going. But Vincenzo never wavered and thought this would break down even after it temporarily came down, fired back in, got everybody excited. But old Vincenzo kept telling you it was going to come down here. And that's why we've left that circled here, because that's when the major bear market push started. And now we're just getting a nice relief rally, and we're going to continue to monitor the daily technicals, as I'm your daily technical analysis, price forecast, trading alert update desk for the blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news. Peace and love. Peace and love.